I was not interested in doing the TV show. A friend of mine wanted me to do it. Everybody at college was like, you should do it, it'd be really good. But still, when we were actually auditioning, it still didn't twig that actually this is a TV show. It's going to be on TV, and there is a chance that at the end of it you could have a career as a performer.
Good afternoon, Pepper.
Good afternoon.
How you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm really, really excited. I'm trying to contain my nerves and excitement, but I might get a little bit hysterical at some point.
We'll talk before about nearly every show you've been having people queuing up.
Yeah.
How does that feel for you, like as a new artist, seeing what could be your future audience doing the same for you?
Yeah, I was going to say, obviously, they're not queuing up for me yet. But yeah, no, it's wicked to see, like, I suppose it's that kind of the hysteria around, you know, when you get an artist that people just, the kids go nuts for Rizzle Kicks. And so yeah, obviously it'd be nice to think maybe one day they'll be doing it for me. We'll see.
Do you get nerves still?
I do. We were talking about this in the car on the way over here, and I do. I used to get so nervous. I've just not had a lot of stage experience really, so obviously this is the first tour. So the first show at Cambridge, oh my god, it was awful, it was horrible, I felt so sick. But I used to get so nervous it would really affect my vocals and breathing and everything, and then literally after a few shows, I think it was the first time that the crowd really kind of got into it. Obviously that made me feel more relaxed, and then I've just throughout the tour, I've just chilled out, and I think the more fun they see you having on stage,
yeah, they feed off
it comes across, yeah. So I've learnt to use the nerves as that kind of energy. So yeah, I definitely still get nervous, but I'm more excited than nervous, so. When
you're going out and you're seeing, like, you know, people's reactions, do you know kind of like what songs or sounds they're responding to the most?
Yeah, obviously, yeah, like, in smaller venues like these, you can really get a feel. You can physically see what people are doing from the front to the back. You can watch how they're reacting. So there's several songs that we're like, shit, they go crazy for this. And then there's other songs where you can see they're paying a lot more attention. They're still into it, but they're listening to the lyrics or whatever. They're listening to the music. So yeah, it's been really interesting actually. Obviously, because we've done it before we've released anything, it's good because we go back in the studio now and we're kind of a clearer vision of what we want to do for future. So
it must be a bit like market research.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's wicked market research. Great.
So now, obviously, you know, you came from it. Must be the music.
Yes, must be the music.
Was that the first, in effect, quote unquote, reality TV show that you tried out for?
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah. And was it because of the whole chance of actually performing your own material that made you feel that you wanted to go for that?
Yeah, I didn't really think about it. Anybody who knows me knows I don't really think about things in enough detail sometimes. I was not interested in doing the TV show. A friend of mine wanted me to do it. Everybody at college was like, you should do it, it'd be really good. But still, when we were actually auditioning, it still didn't twig that actually this is a TV show. It's going to be on TV, and there is a chance that at the end of it you could have a career as a performer. But yeah, like I say, I didn't really think that far ahead.
But as we are, well, now you're obviously with Dizzee, so
yeah.
You know, obviously you've probably spoken about this before, but explain to me like the first time you met Dizzee, you know, and you know, the kind of synergy that you guys had together in the studio.
Well, obviously I met him on the show. Like, he was a full-on like idol of mine, so it was like I was proper shitting myself. I was so scared. But yeah, it was mad, I think, because it was actually his manager and producer Cage who I met with, and we talked about kind of career and stuff and being signed and all that. And yeah, and then I suppose kind of getting in the studio, it was such a natural experience. Like, I never expected it to be so so easy. Especially going from doing the obviously on the show, the song, it was very much a ballad, and so I think that was the expectation, was that we were going to put together quite kind of a, you know, soft Adele-esque kind of record, because that would naturally suit my vocal. But then the kind of meetings of me and Dirty Stank was it was wicked, and it worked so well, you know, the fusion of their kind of more grittier beats with the kind of poppier sort of vocal has worked so well. But it's never felt like work. It was so organic, so natural, man.